Hello everyone, Phoenix Fella here, and welcome back to another Let's Play Let's Talk video. Now, I originally had another video ready to go for today, and then late Thursday night I just got a ton of messages and everything, and I wanted to clear some things up for you guys. And this all revolves around the whole advertiser-friendly content guidelines that supposedly recently changed, and it's the end of YouTube, an end of an era, and all this crap. I'm going to give you a different side of things, and hopefully calm some of your fears. If you're another YouTuber, you see all these bigger YouTubers just crying at their channels and over and everything. It's all misinformation that's being put out there because people aren't reading the whole picture, getting the whole picture. So first things first, when you partner with YouTube, you're told that if you do not meet the advertiser-friendly content guidelines, that they reserve the right not to monetize your video because it's not advertiser-friendly. So videos that are considered not advertiser-friendly include sexually suggestive content, which includes partial nudity or sexual humor, violence including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism, inappropriate language including harassment, profanity, and vulgar language, promotion of drugs and related substances including selling and use and abuse of such items, and lastly, controversial or sensitive subjects and events including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disasters, and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. So I read that right from their site. Yeah, it's available to any YouTuber or anyone at all if you go to this YouTube support page. Now, with that being said, these are not new. These have been up for, I want to say almost over 6 months at least, because I got my first non-advertiser friendly email way back then. It's been 3 to 6 months since I got it, and that was on a 911 first responders video, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with like what was going on in the game, like police shooting or suspects, a bomb going off and all that, because it kind of falls into the violence category. So ever since then, this has been going on, and this has been going on these rules have been in place, and it's been in place even longer than that. So it's nothing new. It's not something that just popped up overnight like a lot of these YouTubers are claiming that it changed. These have been in place, and how I know they've been in place is when you get email about it, they send you the link to this page so you can see why your video is considered not advertiser friendly. So these have been in place for a long time now. It's nothing new. Let me just say that again. These have been in place for a long time now. It's nothing new, because some people aren't understanding that. Now, when people come to this page, they immediately drop down to this section where it's listed. They don't read the whole article on the page, because the very first thing underneath advertiser-friendly content guidelines says advertiser-friendly content is content that's appropriate for all audiences. It has little to no inappropriate or mature content in the video stream, thumbnail, or media data, such as in the video title. If the video does not contain or does contain inappropriate content, the context is usually newsworthy or comedic, and the creator's intent is to inform or entertain, not offend or shock. So that is the first thing you read underneath advertiser-friendly content guidelines, and everyone skips right over that. They don't read that at all. A lot of comments I was getting was this is going to completely change the way the Outcast Posse does streams and videos. No, it's not. We've been doing this. These guidelines have been in place for a long time, and when we do what we do, use the profanity, use the sexual humor, we do it to entertain. We don't do it to offend someone. We don't do it to shock someone. Matter of fact, the only person that has come out to us that told us that they're actually offended by what we do was someone that was German, and it was back when we were dealing with a kid by the name German Farmer, and he figured that when we were talking about German Farmer, we were including all German farmers. when that wasn't the case. And I had a one-on-one conversation with the guy, letting him know about what was going on, and he ended up understanding it and he's like, oh, now I get it. I'm sorry, I thought you meant Germans in general. I was like, no, that's not our case. So he would even, after hearing what was going on and watching some other videos, he got it and understood. So we're not doing it to offend anyone or shock anyone. We, if we go step over that line, someone says something, we do apologize and explain that we didn't mean to offend them. So with that being said, it's not going to hurt me at all. If it was going to hurt me, it would already been done. It would already been, my videos have already been flagged and taken, demonetized and all that, which is not the case. Like I said, I've had 3 videos that were demonetized because not being advertiser friendly, and they are all 911 first responder videos. And I have a feeling they had to deal with the violence that was in the game, or being a sensitive subject, since it did involve police shootings. With all the chaos that's been going on over the year with dealing with police shootings, maybe that's why they didn't feel it was advertiser friendly, which I completely understand. I'm not gonna go on and boohoo and cry in a video because my video is not advertiser friendly, when I completely understand why it's not advertiser friendly. Now, with that being said, there are some exceptions to the rules. There are some videos that have been flagged as inappropriate that I just don't agree with. And the biggest one being a video by Boogie2988. I am a huge fan of Boogie2988. I like his content because he touches on certain subjects that may be controversial, but he talks about it, how to deal with them. Like, he's been dealing with a lot of depression and everything throughout his life, and he touches on it. And one of the videos that got taken down was when he was talking about suicide, and it was in his title, it was in his thumbnail, so it got flagged as not advertiser friendly, which I can definitely understand on YouTube's part why that wouldn't be advertiser friendly. Suicide's not a light topic. It's not something that should be talked about like it does. There's another YouTuber that showed his character with a noose around his neck, and that got flagged as well, which I fully agree with. Boogie2988, on the other hand, he talks about how to deal with it. If you've ever contemplated suicide, how to deal with it, how to move on from it, how to prevent it. He's been through it, he's been there, and he's telling you his story to prevent you from going down that road, which I fully understand. I'm fully behind him, and I hope his video gets the monetization that it deserves. Again, these are just they're flagged as not monetized. They're not taken down off YouTube. Another one another thing that's, well, let me start by saying this. It seems like most of what's been being flagged is all in, like it says here in the metadata thumbnail. The video content doesn't seem to appear, because you can see it, people that have been flagged for inappropriate language. If you watch the videos, there are other videos, they're full of F-bombs, but they didn't flag those. They flagged the ones that have certain key words in the title, and suicide being one of them. The other two being that seems to be getting hit hard right now is kidnapping and rape. Kidnapping, there's been a couple of YouTubers that talked about kidnapping in their videos, and they got demonetized, and that's, one of them was a fake. Well, both of them were fake. One of them was for entertainment to go along with the series. The other one was a fake interview with someone who faked being kidnapped, I should say. So, it's, I don't know how. Kidnapping is a serious subject, and to be taken lightly, again, it shouldn't be taken lightly. It's not something to be faked. It's not something to be joked about. Even part of a series to act it out is a very serious thing. And you know, especially with the first one where it was part of a storyline that they were doing on YouTube, that one more than likely probably will be repealed and or appealed and, you know, remonetized because it is part of a popular series. The other one, I don't know. It's when you fake being kidnapped, you shouldn't get attention on YouTube. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be the case. The last word, which I am fully behind, I'm supporting this one 100%. If it's in the title, it should just go, and that's rape. Rape is a word that's been just thrown around so lightly around the gaming community on YouTube and so on and so forth, and I absolutely despise that word being used the way it does. A lot of people use it, and even a couple people in the Outcast Posse has used it that way, and I expressed that I don't particularly care for it, and yeah, I bumped heads with a couple of the guys for using it and during my video streams, whatever. I don't take it lightheartedly. I don't. That's a subject that I don't care to joke about. You know, it's not like it's, you know, it's something that's just yeah, huh? No, it's a serious topic, and it shouldn't be thrown away around the way it is. Again, there is some exceptions to the rule. According to Boogie298, there's a female YouTuber that talks about rape prevention and stuff like that as well, and her videos got flagged for having rape in the titles. Maybe change it to sexual assault. I don't know. But rape, I am fully 100% behind to just erase that word from existence for all other how do I put it? All other uses of that word except for what it actually is. You know, it doesn't need to be put out there like that. It just doesn't. So, will this affect my channel? I don't see it affecting my channel. Will it affect other channels? I don't see it affecting a lot of other channels. I mean, a lot of these people who are complaining and whining about this stuff have hundreds and hundreds of videos and have had less than, you know, like most of them have had 3, 5, you know, that number of videos, and that's not going to destroy their channels by any means. You need to go back and re-update. There was another, this is a perfect example of why I believe it's all in the titles, is a guy went back and changed his thumbnails and titles and his tags in his video that were flagged not advertiser friendly. He changed them up and resubmitted them and remonetized them, and they haven't been reflagged. So if you pay attention and, you know, follow the guidelines for your titles, you're safe, you're good. But like I said, a lot of these guys crying, complaining about it have had just not even 1% of their videos removed, or not removed, demonetized, and they're absolutely crying, saying, "This is my end of my channel, man. It's end of my channel." No, don't. You're taking it way too far. You're putting out misinformation out there. Either you're truly misunderstood what it is, or you're just raging for no reason. I don't know, but currently, I don't see it affecting my channel. I don't see it affecting any other channels just because you drop the F-bomb here and there, just because you use sexual humor. I don't see it affecting your channel, because the reason why you're doing it is to entertain and for comedic reasons. And YouTube has already stated they're not gonna, you know, flag videos just for that reason. But I would say if your title includes one of these, you know, no words, remove it. Just rename it something else. It's really that easy, guys. You make sure your tags don't include anything inappropriate. Don't make sure your descriptions don't contain anything inappropriate, and you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. So with all the chaos going on, I want you guys to understand that it's not what it seems. A lot of people are blowing up over it and getting mad because they're losing some money off some of their videos, and not portraying the situation for what it really is. It is just YouTube enforcing their guidelines for what's been in place for a long period of time now. Now, one thing I also want to mention is, prior to this, I might have already talked about it. I'm losing my mind. I'm just talking as it comes to this. You could have a video demonetized without getting any email. So they've been, one thing YouTube has said is that they aren't flagging any more videos than normal. They've upgraded the way their notification system works and appeal process works to better communicate with content creators. So, and there was another YouTuber made a video talking about how prior to this, he just got videos demonetized without any notification whatsoever. So, they're not I do believe they're flagging more content. They updated words in their algorithm that's flagging more videos that haven't been flagged before, but they're just notifying better than what they have in the past. So I take it for what it is, guys. It's not the destroyer of YouTube, destroyer of channels that it is. It's just making it a better, more advertiser friendly. So not only does YouTube make more money, but content creators makes more money. So don't freak out. Keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unless you get a ton of videos taken or demonetized, you're fine. And that's going to do it for today, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see more Let's Play, Let's Talks, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.